Well, you are watching 10 Faves here at HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks, and if you're keeping count, we're up to fave number 4. So if you're just tuning in, we're kind of just getting started. We started off with 3 great sets from Wolfgang Puck, but now we're moving on to some beauty. And Lancme is going to be with us here throughout the day, so you're going to see a few different Lancme sets. Starting off with the Visionnaire 3-piece day and night routine. So first off, I want to bring your attention to the retail value on this, which is over $100 more than what you are paying for this morning, because you are getting the Visionnaire skin corrector, and that is that advanced skin corrector cream. That on its own, that serum on its own, would be $115. Another $89 for the Visionnaire gel in oil cream, and then another $25.59 for that advanced cream. You're getting all of these today here at HSN for an introductory price. Not even what our regular HSN price would be, which would be really good, especially compared to retail, but our introductory price is $120. Free shipping across the board, and you've got 5 flex pay on these. And we want you to see, when it comes to Visionnaire, what this does for you, because it's all about the results with anything. And that's, these befores and afters are gonna be where they used the day-night routine twice a day, once in the morning, once at night, for 30 days. That's it. That's all they did. And you see the difference in the skin. Do you see the difference in the brightness, the evenness of their skin? Do you see the difference in the skin just looks fresher, and it's got more of a youthful look. It's like all of the all of the ruddiness, all of the unevenness just seem to be pushed away. And look, no matter the age, we're showing you different ages, we're showing you different skin types and skin issues. This really helps with the skin's natural turnover process. And that's the deal. I always say it, and you know this as well. You've got beautiful skin. It just might be hidden underneath layers that are dead, dull, dry layers that just have not sloughed off on their own, and that radiance and that youthfulness and that evenness is just not there anymore. It's still there, you just have to bring it out. So this is the Visionnaire Nuit Beauty Sleep Perfector. It's smoothness, elasticity, and radiance is what we're after. And you can see in a consumer perception study, 98% of the participants said that their skin felt softer, it felt more supple, that it looked moisturized, and 90% said that their skin looked smoother, and that was in 4 weeks, used once a day for 4 weeks, okay? Results in the 90% like that are huge, and for a lot of skincare companies, you don't see that. And sometimes I think we get a little bit spoiled with Lancme because we're used to seeing 90% and 100% and things like that. But it takes a lot of research and development. It takes a lot of technology and really understanding the skin to be able to get results like that. And when it comes to Visionnaire, I really do want you to think the youthfulness, the youthful radiance, the smoothness of your skin, because that's what we're looking at here. And I like that we're seeing it from every angle. Do you see how, and that's with no makeup on. Would your skin look that smooth, look that even with no makeup on? You know, there's the very popular song, Flawless, I Woke Up Like This. Well, guess what? She actually did wake up like that after using this set, this day-night set from Visionnaire, without makeup, without any cover-up. And because if you're saying, my skin, it's not necessarily about wrinkles, it's not necessarily about, you know, sagging, it's more just about my skin doesn't look even, and I find myself using a lot of concealer, a lot of foundation, a lot of powder just to even out that look. If that's you, if that's what you've been saying, then this Visionnaire set was designed for you, because you see the difference it makes after 30 days, and that's after you being used twice a day. This is an introductory price. Okay, so this is something new. And that's why it's one of our 10 faves, because even we had a full hour, last hour of Lancme, and if you missed it, then you missed a lot of things, because a lot of things sold out. But we did not have this set, because this has not, well, you're seeing the sort of the initial debut, but it won't fully debut until the 7 a.m. show this morning. And then you're gonna hear even more about it, the way that it came to be. But the idea is you get all of it. You're not having to pick up the serum and then decide if you want that. It's called the gel and oil cream, which is, it almost looks like, doesn't look like any cream or any